Thomas had worked on his line for many years, and he knows it very well. He sometimes has help in the yard for the bigger engines, but likes to be a really useful engine. One day, Thomas returned to trim the sheds. He was looking forward to a rest when he saw Percy. He wasn't looking so happy at all. "What's the matter, Percy?" asked Thomas. "I've been stuck in here for 4 days," said Percy. "I spilt the urgent mail 4 days ago, and Sir Topham had grounded me in my shed for quite a while." "4 days?" cried Thomas, remembering the time a week ago. "That's a lot worser than the time I spilt my urgent gravel that was needed for the docks. Sir Topham had grounded me in my shed for 2 days, and for another 2 days I wasn't allowed out on my branch line. But after that, I was allowed to run my line again." "So my punishment is a lot worser than what happened to you a week ago, Thomas," said Percy. "Yes," said Thomas. "That always comes back to me every time I hear that." Just then, Sir Topham had arrived. "Percy, you can come out. Would you like to help with the mail delivery?" "Of course, sir. I won't let you down." Thomas was very happy that Percy was allowed out of his shed again. Percy set off down the main line and hurried to Knapford to get the mail. Soon, Percy arrived at Knapford Station and buffered up to the mail cars. Sir Topham had been waiting for him. "Percy, I have some urgent packages in there, and I don't know what they are. I'll be seeing you who at Mayfield Station. Then take the big packages in the flatbed to Farquhar." "I won't let you down, sir," said Percy, and he puffed away. Percy chucked through the marvelous countryside. "Now the packages will be on time thanks to me," said Percy as he rumbled along. Percy was enjoying himself. He kissed his house and the rain was clouded. And he traveled all over the island, collecting the mail trucks and taking them to Sir Topham Hatt. "I'm sure that I could be a really useful engine now," said Percy as he puffed along. Meanwhile, Sir Topham Hatt was waiting at Mayfield for the urgent packages. So was the workman at Mayfield. Just then, they heard a whistle. It was Percy. He came chugging along, enjoying himself. "Here he comes," said Sir Topham Hatt. "Percy, you can stop now," he called. But Percy was so busy enjoying himself with how useful he was, he didn't stop and chugged right past the station. "Oh no," said Sir Topham Hatt. Percy didn't know was that he accidentally chugged through Mayfield. But he was so busy enjoying himself as he rumbled down the track and disappeared into Henry's tunnel. As the station he went through, he forgot how to drop off the packages. "Now I am really useful after all," thought Percy, as he rumbled along, not even knowing what was going to happen. Little did Percy know was that the points were set to another line, right on the main line. Percy rumbled down the wrong track. And then there was trouble. As Percy rumbled carefully along, he had an encounter with Gordon's Hill, Oh dear, said Percy. This must be the hill that James got stuck on a while ago. Oh well, he said. I better try and climb. And he did. Soon, Percy managed to get to the top of the hill. Phew, sighed Percy. It's hard work. But the urgent packages were too heavy. So as Percy rumbled down the hill, it happened. He felt the wagons beginning to shove at him. And then, down he went, out of control. Oh no, these cars are too heavy. Help! Cried Percy. But there was no way he could stop. He was out of control and he had no choice but to brake. He whooshed down and almost derailed at a junction. Suddenly, there was worse to come. Percy was set on another road, one that he had never seen before. And he disappeared into another tunnel. When all of a sudden, as he rumbled around the bend, he got jumped back onto the main line. Oh no! Cried Percy. As he rumbled over the bridge and towards the tunnel. But there was worse to come as he raced out of the tunnel and out on the main line. Percy didn't know was that Hero was supposed to pick up some cars that had crates. The crates were full of jars of nice jam. There was strawberry and raspberry. They were going to be taken to market, but it was already too late. Percy rounded the bend in behind the Sodor steam works and saw the crates in the trucks full of the jam. Oh no! Oh, not the jammy mess again! Cried Percy. His driver slammed on the brakes, but it was too late. Percy crashed into the crates and the trucks, knocking him off the track and derailing himself too. The jam flew everywhere. Here. No. Percy was upset. He had now realized that he made a huge mistake. Just then, Hero arrived. Just in time to see the wreckage. Ooh. Oh, Percy, what a mess! Cried Hero. What happened? Hero, said Percy, I was so excited to take these urgent packages to Sir Topham Hatt, so I was very eager, but I didn't stop. And now look what's happened. I'm a very silly engine. You are, said a voice. It was Sir Topham Hatt. He arrived at the wreckage. Percy, I told you that you should stop at Maythwaite, but you didn't listen. You're going to be shunting trucks in the yard for a while, and another tank engine's going to have to handle the mail train. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir, replied Percy. He had learned a very important lesson. Once Percy was lifted back on the track, he set off back to the engine shed to get cleaned up. Thomas was there. I'm sorry about your accident, Percy, said Thomas. It's okay, Thomas. I will be shunting in the yard for a while. Oh, but even though you might be working on your branch line for a few days, would you promise to help me sometime? Oh, yes, I can, Percy. And next time, be careful with those urgent packages. They are very important. You'll never know if Sir Tom may need one in a big hurry. Percy had no choice but to agree. The end.